So y'all, it's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. I'll be breaking down Curtis Razor Blaydes versus Chris Daukaus. A big fight in the heavyweight division. Big fight for Curtis to get some work in, and a big fight for Chris to get a bounce back win after his loss to Derek Lewis. So yeah, big fights. On the card. Askarov versus Kai Car Friends. Decent card. Really only two fights I'm looking forward to, but yeah, this should be an interesting one. This is a big one. This is Curtis kind of starting his little winning streak and his reclimb back to the heavyweight title. So we're going to see. But in terms of rankings, I'm pretty sure Curtis is like number 3 or number 5 in the world. Curtis is number 4 and Chris is number 8. So big opportunity for Daukaus. He had an opportunity against Derek and he flopped. Let's see if he can, rewrite some history. But in terms of the stats, man, Curtis comes to the record of 15-3. Is fighting out of Chicago, age 31, a height of 6. He's not fighting Denver, my bad. He's fighting out of Denver. I know, fight elevation team. A height of 6'4" and a reach of 80. So Curtis does have a bit of a reach advantage and a bit of a height advantage. Daukaus, 12-4. You can see the difference of experience. He's fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, age 32, a height of 6'3" and a reach of 76. So things that stand out to me, man, you look at the reach for Curtis, you look at the height, and you look at the experience. So Curtis beats him in all those areas. Curtis, I don't think he hasn't improved at all, but yeah, it is what it is. Like I don't want to get mean to him, but he's gonna need to improve and look good against Chris Daukaus before I can take him seriously. Like I said in the Jairzinho Rosenstrike video, I was really rooting for Curtis to actually get it done, man. I felt really bad for him. I enjoyed seeing him die against Derek Lewis, but I wanted to see real improvement. I always wanted to see him with Trevor Whitman. I always wonder why they never fucking partnered up, but I'd love for him to go out there and work with those guys, and his boxing needs to get crisp. He just didn't look enhanced, and yeah, hopefully he does look like that. But against a guy like Chris Daukaus, he might look better than what he really is sometimes. So you never know. He might actually put out a standout performance because I look at the experience. He has more fights, more wins, less losses too. He's taller and he has longer arms. When you have longer arms, you're just a harder person to deal with in the stand-up. And even if you have longer arms in the wrestling exchanges, your arms can get closer to getting that gable grip and getting that takedown. And doing your thing, but yeah, it is what it is. But in terms of resumes, Chris Daukaus has fought some dudes. He's knocked dudes out. He does have a chance coming into this bout. I feel like, he knocked out Shamil, knocked out Olenek, Ruggiero, Nascimento, and Parker Porter. I think all of these guys besides Olenek and Shamil have actually won. So I think Ruggiero won his last fight and Parker Porter won his, I think, last 2. So the Parker Porter victory is actually looking pretty decent. I think he's on a 3-fight win streak or 2-fight win streak. I think he is. Yeah, he's on a 3-fight win streak. That is crazy. Yeah, he knocked Parker Porter out. And Ruggiero, I think he went to a draw with his last opponent and got caught up for drugs. But yeah, against Shamil, his best opponent, and against Olenek, guys he just completely demolished. He looked really good. He looked fast. And that's something he's going to have to use against Curtis Blaydes is his speed. We know that Blaydes can't really take a lot of power. And when he gets hit hard enough, he'll go down. And he's shown that against Shamil. That Shamil fight was really impressive. That was an eye-opener. He lit Shamil up like a Christmas tree and then put a fucking nail in his coffin, man. He sent that man to the underground, bro. He destroyed Shamil. That was brutal to watch. He really hurt Shamil up. He's very fast. Them Daukaus brothers, they know how to win fights. They're good. Yeah. But then he met the wall and Derek Lewis, and Derek met him in the middle and gave him his power, and obviously he could not take it, and he just got flatlined, man. He got completely destroyed in there. So we know what Chris brings to the table, but in terms of Curtis, man, he has a really good resume. He's beaten a lot of guys, man. As much as I might rag on the kid, he's actually a decent fighter. I think he's a little incomplete in certain areas, but you look at his resume, He has a really impressive resume, actually. He fought Francis Ngannou to a fucking doctor stoppage to go into the second round. Beat Oleinik too in the second round. Beat Mark Hunt, which was a little iffy, but he still got the job done. Had his best performance to date against Alistair Overeem. Beat elbows in the guard in the round 3. Then lost to Ngannou again. Beats Justin Willis, Shamil too, and he knocked. Well, he didn't knock out. He, finishes Shamil in the second round. Knocks out Junior Dos Santos. But yeah, like I was saying, he has that win over Alexander Volkov. He did lose to Derek Lewis with that uppercut, which I predicted. Told y'all. Fucking told y'all. But and then he gets his victory over not Junior Dos Santos, against Jairzinho Rosenstrike. And I didn't think he looked too good in the Jairzinho fight, but he got the job done. He got hurt by that knee too bad. But yeah, going into this fight, man, I'll give it simple. For Chris, he needs to set those shots up. He needs to follow Curtis's punches. And what I mean by that, sometimes when you're dealing with a taller, longer guy, you kind of have to wait. You have to almost fight at their pace sometimes, because if you try to rush them, their reach and their length will save them and you'll get caught. You have to almost like roll with them. You have to dodge with them. You have to punch with them, basically. And if Chris can find his moment, it's a lot harder to find it, but if he can find it and just explode, he can get him out of there. He just has to be patient, and he has to respect Curtis. Curtis is not a great striker, but he can strike, right? I shouldn't say he can strike. He knows how to throw his hands, right? And you almost have to let Curtis dictate where the fight's going to go so you can lead to those counters, right? You have to be the counter striker in this situation. I just feel like Daukaus isn't durable enough to lead the dance, and I don't think he has a good enough pocket sense to really take those punches. I do think either guy can hurt each other on the feet. It is the heavyweight division we're talking about, right? So, yeah, I think Chris, yeah, you're going to have to knock him out via punches. Curtis, what I want to see from Curtis simply is something I've wanted to see from him for a very long time. And you need to set up your punches. I want to see a penetration shot, maybe more leg kicks. I mean, he's been adding leg kicks, but set your jab, set your 1-2, and you throw those down the pipe. Go get your double leg. Set your takedowns up with precise striking. And I'd like to see, that's all I really want to see out of Curtis. If he can do that against Daukaus, then I can start talking about him as a legit contender. If he doesn't do that, then he's just a guy waiting to get knocked out again. If all you got is a double leg, and that's all you got, and people can see that a mile away, you're gonna get hurt. All right, there's guys like Cyril Gahn that I know he looked really bad against Ngannou, getting fucking thrown around, but he can still probably defend more takedowns from Curtis. There's guys like Volkov who might come back. Guys like Aspinall, right? These guys are coming for you. They have decent takedown defense, right? We saw what Ngannou did to him twice, So, I think he could kill Tai Tuivasa. I'll give him that. But besides that, I think Curtis should roll here. I'm actually taking Curtis Blaydes by 4th round ground and pound. I think he's going to finish him. I think he's going to take him a while, and I think it's going to take him a while to get those takedowns. But if he can set it up and get it any quicker, and if he can impress me, if he can get a second round finish, or if he can get a classic 5-round fucking domination where he just looks amazing, I'll give the kid his props, right? Because I want to support this kid, man. I don't hate the kid. I think some people think I have something against him. I don't. I really don't. I don't know Blaydes, I always wish the best for the kid, so it is what it is. I know I'm calling him a kid. He's like way older than me, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. If you're new, subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. It's your boy eBay, and I'm out of here.